Good day, folks. Today I just got a really quick video for you. I had a question on one of my other videos about how do I adjust these crystals, and it was the video about the JDS 6600 when I put the new oscillator in it to try and improve the accuracy of it. And you want to know how did I adjust the TCXO that's in it. Now this is very similar to TCXO. It's just, it's out of spec, but I can use it for this demonstration. So inside, here's what it looks like inside one of these things. It's got this little trimmer cap here, and that trimmer cap is accessed through this little hole here, a very, very tiny hole. This is about the biggest thing that I can put into it. And if you look up there, I'm going to try and get up there the frequency counter that I have this attached to right now, and we'll see that as we adjust this, we can change the frequency, but not by much. So there we are. We're back up to 145 or so. And if I turn it the other way, just there, so that'd be the minimum. So I mean, like the adjustment in these things is about 10 hertz. And that's all you can adjust it. So you can see that this one's out by about 140 hertz to begin with. So it's pretty well useless for the application I had for it. And then you can only adjust it a little bit, so it can't be brought in back into spec through this adjustment. But that's how it's done, and this has all got to do with projects that are underway. So this here is the EMI filter that I got that will fit into this crazy little power supply. This High-Elect PS28A. So I'm going to use this, as you saw in the last video I had concerning this. I used a more sophisticated EMI filter, this one here, and I was able to reduce the noise significantly down to the point where this will be a usable power supply. So I'm hoping this will do about the same. Now this has got one less stage in it than that one, but I'm hoping that it's going to get the job done. This package here from Amazon, obviously, and I think I know what's in this. First of all, we've got what looks like a badly mushed up case on this meter here. So this is a Kaiweets KM100 meter. I got this in as a replacement for that DT830D or whatever, DM830D, that piece of junk that I did a video on the other day. But this is not inspiring. It looks like it may have been opened before already. Oh no, it's just got mushed a bit. Let's have a quick look inside to see if it's okay. I think it is, because I think it comes with a case. The case would have protected it. Yeah. Very decent looking little manual here. Please comply with local and national safety code where personal. It's well translated, so I mean you can read this manual and get the information that you need. Yeah, it is really well translated. And so we're going to check this. That's another video. We'll check this and go through the specifications here to make sure it meets them. Let's have a look at a nice little case. Oh, comes with batteries. That's unusual these days. I won't be using these ones. And there's the little meter. Now, I kind of agree with all those people that say Kaiweets meters are ugly. They are, but that doesn't matter. I mean, as long as it works well. Now it looks like the little thing on the back kind of doesn't snap into place. Kind of flops around in the breeze. Okay, we'll do a rundown of this at some point. Won't get too much into it right now. And now the next thing I have in here is this. Now this is for my pump project. So this is going to be the cabinet in which I build the pump controller in. And that should give me lots of room to do a nice job of that. It's going to be a very nice waterproof cabinet. Come on. So it comes with a subplate. Everything can be mounted to that subplate. Then the subplate can be mounted in. And it also comes with a couple of feed throughs. We get cabling in and out. And some mounting hardware. Yeah, very nice. Actually, curiosity's gotten the better of me. I want to have a closer look at this little meter. Okay, it looks like it's got some film on here that might be an interesting job to get off. There we go. That's much better. That's a much clearer view. All right. No, I don't want to take it apart. First, let's have a look at the battery compartment here. Okay, that's nice. It's got a metal insert for the screw. That's always handy. A couple of AAAs. And let's get into the case here. Just have a look inside. It does say here that it's got fuses for both the 10 amp and the milliamp range. 200 milliamp, 250 volts max, 10 amps, 250 volts max. It's saying 250 volts max here, but it says 600 volts Cat 3 there. I don't think this is 600 volts Cat 3, but I wouldn't use it in a Cat 3 environment at all, let alone at 600 volts. But it does have a position here where it'll measure 600 volts. We'll measure significantly less than that. Yeah, these are just your average plastic screws here, or screws for going into plastic, self-tapping plastic, which is typical. I mean, even Flukes and Brymans have these kinds of screws for getting into the case on a lot of their models. Okay, that's nice. It's got these little springs here to connect the batteries up. There's the beeper, and there's the fuses. They're little glass 250 volt fuses, so they didn't lie. So that's good. It's always positive. Chip on board. Very simple looking device. You know, a bunch of small little resistors, a few transistors, some diodes. There's not much in here in the way of protection, but that's fine for our use. It's going to be okay. There are some components on the other side. As always, when you're putting plastic screws in, put them into the hole, back them up a little bit until they go click, and then drive them in, and don't crank down on them. It doesn't need to be very tight to hold this case together. But I'm sure you all know that already. Okay, I'm putting a couple of lithiums in it here because they won't leak and they'll last a good long time. And put this back in. It's a nice little metal insert. Okay, turning it on for the first time. There we go. Got a nice legible display on it. Nice big digits. There's only 3.5 of them, so it's... And it beeps every time you turn the knob. That could be a little bit annoying. Now, one thing I want to test on it is the continuity. Oh, the leads feel nice. Oh yeah, they feel like silicone. I know they're probably not at this price, but I mean, silicone lead. This costs like $17 US. I don't think you could get a set of leads for $17 US made with silicone wire. But I do want to check out the continuity on this. Yeah, but that beeper sounds pretty loud, and it does. Oh, they go in nicely too. I just want to see the responsiveness of it. It's very responsive. It's nice and loud, but it's not latched. That's okay though. It's not scratchy either. So maybe there may be some very short-term latching going on in there. Yeah, very nice. Okay, well, in a few days I'll get around to doing a more complete review of this to see how accurate it is. I'll compare it maybe to my Bryman or something like that, or to its Kaiwheat stablemate. This is annoying me a little bit. I may just take that off. The fact that it just flops down, or maybe I figure out a way of tightening it up. Anyway, there we go. Thanks for joining me, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.